Capricorn, how's it going? Welcome to April 2019 General Love Reading. So I'm doing things a little bit different. I think it's less time consuming for me to upload these videos. So I'm going to do all the different elements. And so, of course, you're going to be here with Earth, and we can start with you. We've got the heart chakra. The message that I'm getting here from Spirit is... we all know what the heart chakra is, well, most of us do anyways. But what I'm getting here is, like, some of you have gone through some really, some deep changes, heartbreaks, from heartbreaks to heartaches, to so many different adventures of the heart. A lot of you have been happy too, it's okay? It's not all been a heartbreak or a heartache. I just feel like some of you need to focus in April on your heart chakra, opening it up more, okay? Because it's not good to have the chakras closed anyways. And so that's what I'm getting. Let's see what covers it. Recognition and reward. So here is where I'm feeling like some of you might actually have felt abandoned or felt, you know, again, heartaches, heart loss, you know, things that just really kind of had you close your heart chakra, or had you just kind of moved on, but you haven't purified, you haven't cleansed everything out of the center. But when we get this card, recognition and reward, I feel like some of you just, you're trying to get noticed, or you're trying to get the message over to someone that you love, that you want to be recognized and respected for who you are and the love that you give in this relationship. I'm also feeling that this might have something to do also with some of you who are, you know, working in areas where you're just really trying so hard to prove that you are good at what you do, and what's happening is, like, you're not getting recognized for it. And I feel that's going to change for you when it comes to April. Okay. Now, I don't know why I just feel Jupiter really strong for some of you. Some of you might actually be affected by Jupiter going retrograde in Sagittarius. But that's what I'm feeling. Maybe some of you already have, like, I have a Sag rise or a Sag moon. So just kind of grin and bear it, because I feel like it's going to be a little bit where it's going not going to be bad or anything. It's just going to be a little bit intense here and there. And I feel like one of the main focuses is all about you being recognized for who you are and what you do, whether it's in a relationship or whether it's at work or, you know, within the family unit. But what's below you here is foundation achievements. And that's where I guess I'm picking up something about work. You know, you want to be embraced. You want to be respected for what you do. And that's going to come out in April. Okay, and I really feel that also too, I'm getting something with family. Like, maybe this is something you have going on with the relationship, and you're just not getting the emotions or the attention that you want, or perhaps you're not giving it back, Capricorn, like you should, okay? But I do feel like the attention will be on family. Now, we've got a couple different fours here. So these definitely angel messages along with the number 3. And here we've got what's moving behind you is something that I feel that you have recently been successful on. And, you know, it took a lot to cut through that red tape. And so I really feel like, because of that triumph, because of that success, you're going to celebrate in April. Some of you too might be mixed in with some Aries. I'm getting Aries here. You might be dating Aries, or your significant other is Aries. And I really feel like perhaps there have been some struggles between the two of you, and I feel like that's going to just kind of smooth itself out come April here. Now, what's above you is the number 8. That's the infinity sign, which I really love, and love number 8. And this is about things beginning to move for you. So, you know, you're looking up into the universe in this card, and you're looking for the signs and omens, like, where are you, universe? Why aren't you helping me? But it's happening. The light is coming out, and the stars are there, and I feel that there is that these spiritual moments that you're going to have that really just fulfill the answers for you, that you've been feeling kind of in void, or feeling void for the past maybe 3-4 months. Those are the numbers I'm getting, 3 or 4. Now, what's before you is harmony. So, you know what? This is going to be an enlightened time for you. I really think that, I don't know. I just really feel that things are going to just start working in the direction that you'd want to. Saturn's been kind of difficult to deal with in your sign lately. Although that is your natural ruler, you know, just the positions it's been in at times, I feel like it's really kind of shook some of the platform, the foundation up a bit. But there's going to be something that you're going to be really happy about in April that's coming in. Okay, it's not going to be all about your heartaches and losses. It's going to be about things that are finally moving, things that are finally going good. Now, I do get a sense that some of you might be dealing with separation or divorce. Again, I feel like it's all going to balance out for you. The theme here, too, is the throat chakra. So what I'm feeling here is when we got the throat and the heart chakra, what I'm getting here from Spirit, you know, please stand up for yourself. Please speak up for yourself. But don't overdo it. The word, the power of word, it's very strong. So you want to make sure that it's really, you're using it in a very blessed and infinite way. Okay, no matter how angry you are. Because I'm getting here, throat, heart, like there's, for some of you, there's a lot of karma here to clear out. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pull several love cards for you. Just to go on with this reading and see what it's like, what messages it brings compared to what we have on the table. Okay, something's going to happen real soon, and that's what I was getting here. But let's see what that could possibly be. Spirit, what could be happening for Capricorn really soon? Well, here we've got pay attention to red flags. You know, like I was mentioning that there's some things you've had to leave behind. So sorry. My dog's barking about, hey, that's my life. You know, I feel like some of you could be deceived this month, like feeling like, hey, you know what, that's my soulmate, that's my true love. And you might find out some information in April that this person hasn't been devoted, this person hasn't been there for you in ways that you dreamt or that they promised to be. Or this could be even you. You didn't fulfill some of the promises that you were hoping. So basically this is kind of, I'm just feeling like some of you are going to just free yourself from relationships, including jobs, including just environment itself that hasn't been healthy for you, that hasn't really moved a lot of things. It's really the signs and the omens have been there. Honestly, they have been there, but you just didn't want to look at it. So you're going to be looking at it in April, and you're going to be making the changes. Okay? You're going to be making the changes. So, I mean, a lot of you are changing good things. You're going to be making the changes. I mean, you're going to pick someone that's definitely infinite, divine for you. And some of you are just going to be leaving people behind and say, this is it. I can't deal with the toxic energy anymore. I'm done. You know, and Capricorn, could be how you feel, or it could be whoever's looking in on Capricorn, how they feel in regards to the experiences they've had with a Capricorn. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stop this video now, and I'm going to go ahead and move on into Taurus. Okay, have a blessed April. Lots of love. Hey, Taurus, how's it going? Welcome to April 2019 Love General Love Reading. First card I'm using, actually, well, probably you've heard it already because you listened to Capricorn. Maybe you didn't. You might have went directly to your timestamp. But this is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. And like I said before, when I'm doing the YouTubes, I want to go through some of my cards. Some of them I'm going to put away for maybe forever. Others I may just temporarily be using. But anyways, here we've got something about truth. Okay, some of you, I feel like met some new people in your life, and now there's the question in April is, are you authentic or are you not? Also too, like some of you may have been finding out some information that you thought was going to be, or you thought whatever you were thinking, but it turned out that it wasn't true at all. Okay, the card that's covering you is transformation. But I feel this truth that you find out, this secret that's been, you know, I guess maybe haunting or hiding out, whatever. I do feel like that this is what you need. This is what you need to move on. This is what you need to transform. So, and also too, I really feel like some of you are just kind of fed up with the BS and you're just going to move forward about, you know, this is about you. You want to make those changes. Let me go ahead and lay these cards down here. Wow, you've got a lot of chakra stuff coming up here. Solar plexus here. Some of you have gone through some emotional changes. Some of it has been about loss. Okay, some of it's been about childhood. Some of you have been having dreams. Some of you have been just in a position where, you know, you're just wondering if everything's going to get better. I think with Uranus shifting out of Aries and finally going into Taurus has affected you because Uranus in Taurus is your sun sign. So there's kind of this, I feel like there's this emotional game going on for some of you. And you're just wondering which way it's going to turn out because it's giving you a lot of heartache, conflict. And then also too, there's just been a lot of root and solar plexus. This is the emotions here. Like Taurians, like some of your emotions have not been balanced or you've just been really upset about things. But here you're getting the truth. I know it hurts. For some of you, the truth might hurt. But this transformation card over it, it's to me, that's a blessing card. That means things are going to move for you. They are going to get better, okay? You have something to celebrate in April. Of course, the end of April would be your birthday. Some of you Taurians are going to have birthdays end of April into May. So that I feel like there's a lot of celebration there. I also feel like some of you are getting promotions. And some of you are looking a different direction for career. That's just what this is telling me. This card is just telling me this. And I feel like there's a lot of meetings going on, you know, meeting new people. And then at work, there's a lot of projects and meetings going on. Things that are going to surprise you. You're going to be really happy in regards to the news that's coming in. And I also feel like, too, like some of you might be celebrating with another family member, too, that maybe money's come in and there's something that you're going to purchase. It could be a house. It could be a car. You know, it could be, you know, new clothes, whatever. But you're going to be really excited about it. And I feel, you know, I just feel like it's a celebration within the family. Maybe even also a baby. You know, maybe someone is getting news that there's a pregnancy or someone's actually having a child. You know, birthday parties, you name it. What's before you is the waiting game. I think this has a lot to do with some of you who are just in love with somebody in your life, and or whoever's looking in could be in love with a Taurian. And there's been a lot of, like, to me, I feel lies and maybe some cheating and just, you know, not where truth has come out, and it's hurt. It's caused a lot of despair. But what I like about it is the transformation over it. But see, a lot of you have been feeling anxiety and depression over this, love, over even work situation. Like for some of you, it's like, this is not what I want to do anymore, but I need the money. Or it can be a situation is, this is what I want to do, but there's so much gossip. There's so much politics going on. I can't get balanced in. I can't get balanced here. Okay. I'm going to just pull one more card and just see what's going on here. Memories of love. So memories of love, it's telling me that a lot of this too, that I'm picking up and that I've been talking about has been over someone that may have been gone out of your life and you're hoping for a reconciliation, or they just, you know what I mean? You just love them and you've got memories of them. Maybe some of you have lost someone to the other side and it has crossed over. And if so, I'm so sorry, but just sorry if there's been any heartaches. I feel things will get better. Let's just kind of look at some love cards here before look at something else here. Okay, Taurus. Oh. Well, here's a heart-to-heart conversation. So let's get the cards in first before I say anything. We've got attraction. So some of you are going to meet new love this in April. Oh, there's the true love. I also feel like some of you Taurians, you haven't been able to move on. For some of you who are not with your mate anymore, I just feel like you haven't been able to move on because you just feel like this is the true love. This is the person that is your true soulmate, your true twin flame, someone that you're supposed to be with, that destiny calls for. We've got the honeymoon card. So there is going to be some vacation in regards to love. Okay, maybe some of you are going to actually move to other countries to be with love, or other states, other cities. I also get that you could be meeting people that are long distance, which is good. That's good. And then also I feel that, what do I feel? That there's going to be an engagement that comes out of this. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. So I'm also getting that there's some of you are just like, it's like die hard for this reconciliation to happen. I'm not picking up April's the perfect month for it. For some of you, it could happen, you know, but I'm feeling like it might be down the road for some of you. And some of you, I'm really getting, you know, when I look at these cards, hey, you know what? It's time to move on. This person isn't worth it. They're just consistently ripping your heart. And it's not fair. It's just not fair to you. All right? So I want to leave you with these messages. Please don't judge me as timing these exactly like, oh, well, this line got a couple more minutes than this line in regards to the reading. I just, whatever, these are mini readings, and I'm just coming out to tell you, you know, what's coming to me, okay, and the messages that I'm getting. So really here, I mean, opportunity to meet new love, to really move on from heartaches and heart losses and etc. Also, too, I do feel like there needs to be more healing with you and more repair before you even can think of reconciling with somebody. I'm also feeling there's a message that just came in here that somebody might be coming home from the military, also coming home from prison. Okay? Anyways, I want to wish you all wonderful April. And happy birthday to some of you Tauruses who have birthdays at the end of April. Lots of love and blessings to you all. Hey Virgo, welcome to April 2019 General Love Reading. Wow. Let's open up this card. You know, we've got the 6. We moved out of change. Something happened. Something shifted or is going to shift. You've got victory and success card here. Okay. You're letting it know. You're letting the universe know that, hey, we need to make this change. We need to make this happen. And it's going to. I feel that it is. Also, too, I feel like you're not walking through April without being heard. There's some things that you have to say to friends, family members, lovers, people at work, whatever. I'm just feeling like there's things that you need to be heard about. And you're right there on the cliff. You're right there on the edge, okay? I feel like April's going to be a risky month for you. You're going to do things that you normally wouldn't do or you haven't done in a long time. So good for you. And then we've got patience and planning. So what I'm feeling like this may, when I look at this card, this might have something to do with several things. Patience and planning in regards to, I feel like some of you may have just met someone. Also, too, I feel like that maybe this has been an on and off relationship. You've got number 7, which is really a divine number here. 2 pillars here. To me, I feel like it's 2 pillars of love. And in between here, some of you may have been dating some married someone who's married or someone who's in another relationship, and it's been just really, you know, what's going to happen here? Your heart's been pulled so many different directions. But I don't know. I'm feeling that for some of you, the leaves are falling. It's time to clear it out. It's gone. Rake them away. Keep moving on. And others, I feel like things are going to generate for you. Okay. And Virgo, you, some of you have been involved with also someone who maybe you're the one that's actually married or with somebody. And there's just been a lot of shadows, a lot of mixed communication, misunderstandings. And I don't know. It just seems like you're not sure if you should even struggle with this anymore, or if you should just, you know, try to repair it. But I do feel like you need a lot of patience and planning. I feel like this is centered around your marriage or your relationship. I also feel like it's centered around your business or your work, okay? What's below you is authority. So let's pull all the cards. We've got patience, we've got harmony, we've got wisdom, and we have the suffering and silence, which is the theme card. So some of you have been really quiet. I think that you haven't really expressed yourself to the person or the people that you love, or the person that you love. I feel like there's been a lot of suffering and silence. What that means is you haven't really been speaking how you truly feel about things. Some of you have been really hurt. Maybe you've misunderstood what your mate or your ex-mate has said. There's just been a lot of twists and turns here. I really feel like in April you want to come out, you want to communicate, or somebody wants to come out and communicate with you. Patience, though, okay, that you're losing patience, or maybe you decide to break the silence here by communicating with someone who's maybe, you know, been silent with you, or there's been, you know, suffering together here. I do feel like with wisdom here, the card in front of you, your near future, is you're going to get some messages, but I feel like you've seen a picture, like your own perception has caused things to shift for you. And I feel with the number 5, you need to shift again, because there has been some endings, but there can be some new beginnings here. All right, so, you know, and this authority figure is, I feel like for some of you who have children, that there might have been a child that's been in trouble with the authorities, or, you know, police or whatever. I also feel like some of you may have dealt with someone who, you know, could be a doctor, could be a police officer or a government official or whatever. These type of energies of authority have been important in your life. Okay, some of you have been the expectations, like my head is like buzzing here. Like, come on, let's lower our expectations here. Okay, I'd like to see harmony happen. For some of you, I feel like you're taking a trip in April. I feel like you're meeting somebody new, or you're meeting someone that you've known, but you haven't really known all that long. I do feel like love is going to blossom, but yet I still feel like there's something missing. I'm getting this feeling like something's missing here. So I guess what I'm feeling here is, don't do things that you feel, you know, may bring you into a higher materialistic world. I feel like you need to do things for love too. Your passion, your compassion, both of that's really important. Okay, I also feel like some of you Virgos might be disappointed over someone that you thought was going to be this, and that in your life, and turns out not to be. One of those things happen. But here I feel like some of you are disappointed over something that happened in love, or something that happened at work. This could even be something that happened with a family member. It can have something to do with a friend. Maybe you thought, hey, this friend was pure, and you know what? You find out they were gossiping about you, or they're still talking behind your back. I also feel some of you have disappointed. Maybe you've decided to enroll in school and didn't get all the financial aid you wanted. Or at the same time, I feel like, hey, maybe you tried to pass an exam and that didn't happen for you, but I just feel like you've been disappointed. But I think things are going to get better for you in April. I am also getting the message of Jupiter. You need to be careful with Jupiter in your life. It's going retrograde in Sagittarius, because I feel like it's going to kind of, I don't know, break some steadiness in regards to travel. Maybe your spirituality, maybe you can't get as high as you want to get in regards to if you're a soul traveler and you want to travel different dimensions, etc. You know, I'm just feeling that. Also, too, I'm getting here that some of you will also be confronting, or an ex will be confronting you in regards to something that you didn't trust. Also, I'm feeling like this could be a current relationship where you're not broken up and there's been a trust issue that has come up. Okay. And I find that to be really important, because trust, if you don't have trust, you don't have anything. But I do feel like that's going to come up in April. So it may be just a hearsay thing, or maybe just see how you're perceiving something, or you could catch this person. Okay. But I think what's making this a lesson here is for you to have that respect for yourself, that love and respect. Ooh, passion. It's going to be a hot month for some of you Virgos. Hot, 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 hot. Yes, new love, old love, in between. But there's things you need to be careful with, okay? Something isn't kosher with me in regards to somebody telling the complete truth here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So everything goes really good, but there's going to be some hiccups. You got it right in April, and like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to do with your lover. It can be friends. It can be somebody at work. Okay, it can be anything. But I think that for some of you who are going to be very adventurous in April, that love is going to be really good. It's going to be good. At least you're going to feel that way anyways in April. Right, Virgo? Okay. So, hey, I'm going to leave this reading with you, and I wish you a fantastic April. And lots of love. Take care.